that one on the road. We left, what time did we leave? About 2? Left about 2 from my parents' place in Humpty Doo. We're about 30-ish k's outside Katherine.
Edith Bush Camp.
Edith Bush Camp. And good level site. Nice little area. There's one other person up there, bus up there. And it's a massive area, like, I'll give you a look down the back here. So after we loaded the van up yesterday, before we went down to Mum and Dad's place for dinner last night, we took the van and the car fully loaded over the weighbridge. There's a public weighbridge in Darwin in Berrima, and we took the van and the car fully loaded with what we thought we were taking down there, because I'd taken the car fully loaded down like the week before, full with fuel and everything. So the car's 2.9 tonnes. The van was 2.5 when we weighed it before we put anything in it. After we put everything in it, it was like 2.8 or a little bit more. So we were overweight by like about 100 kilos all up for the Ranger. So at Mum and Dad's place last night, we had to ditch the camp oven, which is a bit of a bummer, but things like 12 kilos we had to ditch. Some of our workout stuff that we intended on bringing to stay fit.
Our bikes.
And we had to ditch our bikes. Our bikes was a big one, that's like 50 kilos. So Isla's still got a scooter with us, so she can scoot around. But we don't have bikes. Realistically, we probably weren't going to use it that much.
I need to come in too, Mum.
Anyway, and that's full with fuel and water, so we're pretty much smack bang on the legal limit, fully loaded. And then obviously we'll get lighter as we free camp, like we're free camping tonight, so we'll use some water. We've used a quarter of a tank of fuel to get here, so all that sort of stuff. Are currently at Banka Banka station. We stayed here last night, and the plan is to try and get to Camooweal today, but we'll see how far we go. How cold are you?
It's cold.
What's in here, Ada? What is it? Yeah, what's that?
Chicken.
We are at the Three Ways Roadhouse turnoff, which is back there. It's bloody windy. So today we've been doing like around about 20 litres per 100k up until this morning, and because we're punching into the wind on the Barclay tablelands, it's like 25, 26 litres per 100, which is, I'm not looking forward to filling up in Camooweal, which is where we're still hoping to go, but we're about to turn left onto the Barclay Highway. Next stop will be in 200-ish k's or 190 odd k's at Barclay Homestead. Well, we made it to Queensland. Well, not quite yet actually, because we're still in NT, but that's it there. Queensland border.
It was a rough ride.
Lots of nothing, like 500 k's of nothing today.
Thank God she slept for 2 hours during the worst of it.
Isla's had a big sleep. And the place that we're staying tonight is only like, what, 10 k's? 10 k's down the road, so I'll have a look around there. We're going to get a quick picture and then see how we go. Made it to Longreach. What's this restaurant called?
We're in Camooweal Billabong.
Oh. Made it to
is quite a while away.
Camooweal Billabong. I think
Just
this is called.
checking how our cupboards went in the. Just checking how our cupboards went on the bumpy roads. Not too bad. Got my little turny spice rack from Kmart that's keeping them all in check. It's good. All good.
I think this joint's called the Drover's Staging Area. I think that's what I saw when I drove in. Anyway, yeah, it is.
I think that was advertising things. I'll tell you what it's called on WikiCamps. It is called Lake Kennelin Georgina River.
Georgina River. Anyway, this is our campsite. Having a snack. What are you eating? Some nuts. First campfire on the road, Isla. What do you think? Do you like it? Good?
Yeah.
Did you help light it?
Yeah.
Morning from Camooweal Billabong, Georgina River, I think it's called. I had a big sleep. I was wrecked from a couple of days driving. Give you a look at what we've woken up to this morning. So, just got some coffee on the go over there. Isla's having her breakfast. She's never been so cold in all of her little life. Her beanie and gloves.
It's only 11 degrees.
And it's only, 11 degrees. It's going to get colder than this. She's got little slippers on, her Emma bow. Sandra's about to start making brekkie, I think.
Am I?
Hope so. Anyway, this was a wicked little spot to stop, I think. And best part, it was free.
Yeah. Probably would have been nice to pull in a little bit earlier, but we had another big day.
Yeah. today's not such a big day. We've only got about 200 odd k's to where we're going. We're going to stop in Mount Isa and do a few things. That's like sort of the big centre for this region. So got to get a few bits and pieces at the shops and maybe do a tour and find somewhere for Isla to have a run before we move on.
Never been so happy to be pulling in to a fuel station. How many k's do we have left, Jack?
10.
10 k's, but we don't really know.
Can you imagine this in today's world? The woke world that we live in? They used to set up a boxing ring where two blokes could punch on at the back of the pub, and it was overseen by a doctor. There was a booking system because if blokes had to go to work at the mine, they'd book in a fight and the doctor would come and oversee, and they'd have a punch on at the back of the pub and then they'd go and have a beer together. You wouldn't do that today. Everybody's too offended by everything. Alright, well that was the Outback on Isa experience. It's pretty good, I thought. What do you reckon?
Yeah, not bad.
It's
Something to stretch the legs and run around a bit.
They had a little cafe there, so we also got lunch, and Isla was free for the exhibits. There wasn't a hell of a lot there for little kids, but she did play with a few things, and adults was I think 35 or 38 bucks for me and Sandy.
There was a few interactive things in the fossil area, so they could pretend to dig for fossils and pretend to be a big dinosaur.
Yeah, so the 38 bucks was fossil entry and the Outback park experience entry. There was a mine tour which I was really keen to do, but the next one wasn't till 3 p.m. and they go for 3 hours, and Isla would not be keen to go underground for 3 hours, so we bailed on that. But Mount Isa, we're going to go look at where I used to live when I was a little boy. Well, we've pulled up camp at Mary Kathleen. It's an old mining town. There's just like hundreds of like old house slabs that they've knocked the houses and the shops and stuff down, but they've left the concrete slabs. So we'll give you a look at our campsite in a second. We had a good break at Mount Isa, so we only did 240 k's or something today, so it wasn't a huge day, but I think that was needed by everybody. Me, definitely Isla and Sandy, but just making a little drink, some homebrew Bundy Red, mini cokes. Looks like we might have a cow outside. So I'm cooking dinner tonight. We're having a roast. some potatoes and corn, which Sandy's done up there. And I've got the roast already in the oven. You know, roast on, and this is our campsite in here. So we got cars parked up there, van. We've got a bloody cow coming in over here, coming for a look. Good, hey big fella. Yeah, so like all the infrastructure, like the roads and stuff, are still around. It's got these like house pads. Obviously the house is gone, and we're just next to a couple of these trees, so we've got a bit of shade in the morning. Look at this, I'll give you a look at this. Good spot, check it out. We're going to go check out the actual mine site in the morning. We were going to do it at the Savo, but Isla's not keen on getting back in the car, so we'll do it tomorrow morning and have a look. Mary Kathleen, I don't even know where these cows come from, but they are right at our van. I'm cooking dinner here. This big boy, he's got some big set of horns on him. I don't think I'll mess with him. Maybe that one there. It's a bit smaller. And they are everywhere. They're all up there. Like, you probably can't see them on the GoPro. There's some more. There's a big brown fella over here. Look at these ones over here. See?